So we are celebrating our Stay Cool Summer all season, and today we're going to look up to the sky to get an astrological outlook.
I'm so excited for this. So Meredith McCowan with Earthling Astrology is here to talk about a rare planetary alignment happening this summer and what it means for all of you at home and all of us here. So good to see you again. Thanks for being here.
Thank you both. I'm so excited to talk about my favorite subject. And I didn't know what to talk about today because every single planet in astrology is changing signs or has changed signs this year.
Interesting.
But I picked Saturn and Neptune because they are aligning somewhere in the zodiac where I went to my software, and this hasn't happened in thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
No kidding?
Okay. So even though it's the end of Gemini season, I'm going to talk about the sign of Aries today.
Okay.
Which you already brought up.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so explain what this means.
Yes.
So two outer planets just moved into Aries, Saturn and Neptune. We on Earth take a year to go around the sun. Saturn takes about 30 years, and Neptune 165.
Because they're further from the
They're
sun.
further from the
Further,
sun, yeah.
so like for
Bigger
them to
orbits.
line up from our perspective is very rare. They last lined up in 1989, and I just want to preface that's when the Berlin Wall fell, the end of the Cold War, really cool stuff happened back
Right.
then.
Wow.
And they last aligned also in 1953. Okay?
Interesting.
Following me so far?
Yes.
So wait,
Okay.
1953, that was the end of the
Korean War. Yeah.
Wow!
You are so smart.
Oh my gosh! How did that like pop into my head?
That's
so like good
amazing.
things are happening, right?
So that's how astrologers, predict the future. We go into the past and we look at, the data. What happened last time these guys lined up?
Interesting.
Right.
Okay, so is there something happening from an energetic standpoint, or what's going on?
I believe so.
Okay.
So these two planets just lined up in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. Saturn hasn't been in Aries since the 90s. Okay. Neptune hasn't been in there since 1875.
Shoot.
Okay. And what's special about this conjunction is they're going to be dancing around together in the sky. You can see them with a telescope or binoculars. We cannot see Neptune with the naked eye.
Okay.
Okay. They're going to be dancing around not just in Aries, but they're going to meet up exactly at 0 degrees Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and 0 degrees is just the beginning of everything.
The beginning of everything.
So do we know specifically when that day is? That day?
That's going to happen exactly in February. Okay, but they're going to be kind of best friends in the sky, off and on, like kind of moving around till then. And it's happening now. It's already started.
Look at all these interesting things that happened
look
in
at this.
1953. Now, okay, so some might argue like interesting big things are happening all the time, but you find when you look at history that there are certain times when you're going, all right, that was a big year. I mean, that's true.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we use the planet symbolism to kind of break down what could happen. Okay. So Aries is the sign of the self, the me. I consider Aries, it's a fire sign. I consider Aries like the energy that powers the spacesuit that we're in. Okay. Our ambitions, our motivations, our passions.
Because
okay?
all of the astrological signs, we all have a little bit of each one within
Yep.
us.
Everybody listening, you guys, you all have Aries somewhere in your birth chart.
Okay.
So are
Okay.
we expected to then just feel a little bit more empowered throughout this whole year? Like how do we expect maybe individually for us to feel any different?
I always believe like free will, free choice on how we use our energy and where we put it. So I, caution people to be like, where are you putting your energy? Energy flows where attention goes. So are you putting your attention on doom and gloom, fear, divisiveness, or are you putting your attention on inner peace, working through conflict in a more benevolent way?
Yeah.
Okay. And the symbolism of Saturn and Neptune, Saturn we can see, Neptune we cannot. So that's symbolic in astrology. Okay. Saturn represents more material, physicalness, and Neptune is non-physicality.
Okay.
So there could be, an angel devil on your shoulder in the next year. Is this my intuition, which is more Neptune? Or is this my logical monkey mind, more pragmatic thinking, which is Saturn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, things are feeling a little dark around. So when are we expecting the brighter days to start to arrive?
When you decide your days, you want them to be brighter.
Wow.
I really believe that. Aries is the warrior. So you can use, again, your own energy. You can transmute it from anger, irritability, fear to power. Find that inner peace, and I believe the inner peace or external peace will follow.
Okay.
So are there anything, because we flashed up some of the highlights, some of the positive things of both of those years, 1953 and what was it, 1989?
89.
Yep.
Are there negative things that we could encounter as well? Like I'm sure there's a yin and a yang to this as well. Like is that part of the be bold, be empowered, but make sure it's directed in the right direction? Is that what you're talking about?
100%. I mean, we live in a world of duality. So there's, bad days and good days, and we really I really focus on working with my clients to like create better days for yourself.
Yes.
And collectively, the theory is we are all trying to transcend victim mentality, martyrdom, woe is me, and all that kind of thing.
That would be great, right?
No, what a change that would
Universal
be.
transcendence.
And that
I'm
starts
here
with
for it.
each individual, which is Aries, the sign of the self, the sign of the me.
Yes.
So this conjunction gives every individual on Earth that me, that boost of ambition or motivation to make your life better.
You have such a great way of communicating this stuff, Meredith. I mean, it really is fantastic. We
It's
love
complex.
having you here. Yeah, but you really do a beautiful job of explaining it in a succinct and understandable way and in an individual, empowering way. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you.
is so good. Okay, so if you want to learn more about Earthling astrology and follow along with Meredith's readings, you can head to TwinCitiesLive.com. We have a link posted there for you. And you know what? Power to Neptune.
Power to Neptune.